In the realm of exotic automobiles, the sky is the limit. Companies have the chance to make something insane, crazy engines, amazing styling, and mind-boggling price tags. Nothing is off the table. Now from this limited world of supercar development, a special car emerged, the VLF Force 1. Now you might be wondering, what is VLF? Well, that's a fair question, considering the company hasn't really made a whole lot of cars. Officially known as VLF Automotive, it's the revival of the VL Automotive brand, initiated in 2012 by the formidable duo of former GM boss Bob Lutz and ex-Boeing executive Gilbert Villarreal. Remember the 2013 Destino sedan, a striking creation resembling a Fisker Karma but harboring a Corvette ZR1 engine? Well, that was the brainchild of VL Automotive. Fast forward to 2016 and Fisker, the famous Dodge Viper racing driver Ben Keating, and Lutz himself joined forces under the banner of VLF Automotive. The maiden project of this dynamic collaboration resulted in the birth of the Force 1, an aggressive supercar housing a monstrous 745 horsepower V10 engine. But before we get into that, let's start at the beginning. The Force 1's journey began in early 2015 when Fisker and Keating set their sights on crafting a state-of-the-art supercar, leveraging the latest iteration of the Dodge Viper as its platform. The Force 1, despite sharing an engine configuration with its FCA-made cousin, diverges significantly in terms of exterior design and interior opulence. While the Force 1 retains a whisper of the Viper's DNA in its sculpted hood, roof, and rear fascia, the overall design is a departure into a realm of aggression and distinctiveness. The front end, marked by a massive gaping mouth and ultra-thin headlamps, exudes a menacing aura. It's a machine that demands attention, an avant-garde creation that challenges the mundane. The Force 1 carries the unmistakable stamp of Hendrik Fisker's design language, with cues reminiscent of the Karma but transformed into a more aggressive form. Its sculpted body panels, long hood, and short front overhang pay homage to classic American sports proportions, reminiscent of legendary models like the Shelby Daytona Coupe. What makes the Force 1 truly special is its full carbon fiber body and imposing 21-inch Fisker's signature wheels. Weighing in at just 3,395 pounds, it stands slightly lighter than the Viper ACR. Aerodynamics takes center stage with a deep front spoiler, an aggressive rear diffuser, and a wing spoiler atop the rear glass. These elements not only enhance the Force 1's aesthetics, but also contribute to its downforce. And I do have to say, most of Fisker's cars look good, and once again, this thing is gorgeous. Anyways, moving inside the Force 1, it reveals a bespoke cabin draped in hand-stitched, ultra-soft leather with Alcantara and a fresh design. Although the cockpit remains akin to the Viper's, the materials used are a game changer. Alcantara wraps around the gear shifter, brake lever, armrests, and the center section of the steering wheel, elevating the luxury levels of the car to another realm. Diamond quilting graces the door panels and seating surfaces. To add a touch of extravagance, the Force 1 offers an optional champagne holder, because having alcohol in a 700 horsepower front engine beast is a great idea. Anyways, on to important things. Power. Powering the Force 1 is the familiar 8.4 litre V10 from the Viper, but VLF has worked its magic to extract a whopping 745 horsepower and 638 pound-feet of torque out of this engine. This marks a significant power bump of over 100 horsepower, propelling the Force 1 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds and granting it a top speed of 218 miles per hour. An impressive 12 miles per hour more than the Dodge counterpart. The quarter mile is conquered in less than 11 seconds, with VLF claiming a 10.97 second sprint and a trap speed of 136 miles per hour. To harness this power, the Force 1 relies on a set of Pirelli P0 tires. The transmission options include a standard 6-speed manual and then an automatic with paddle shifters, providing a choice that caters to both purists and enthusiasts who crave the fastest option. So, how much for one of these? Well, the Force 1 commanded a starting price of $268,500, a figure that might raise eyebrows when compared to the Viper ACR of its time's $117,000. However, it becomes more understandable when you consider the exclusivity of the VLF. since VLF will only produce 50 units. Adding to the allure, each Force 1 owner gets a unique opportunity to attend 2 race events annually with Ben Keating, enjoying full access in the paddock and pits. By the way, I think I understand the champagne now. If you win one of the 2 racing events, you will have champagne to celebrate, and if you lose or crash, you have alcohol to drown your sorrows. Now, this car was officially only sold in the US, but a few made it overseas to different countries. A total of 5 of the 50 made their way over to the UK, and in 2020, one of them went up for sale for a whopping £1.25 million, putting it in the same class as the hypercar elite. While the Force 1 positions itself as a luxurious and powerful contender, its competition includes the track-focused Dodge Viper ACR and the blistering Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, both of which were a lot cheaper. They weren't slow, and let's be honest, they were pretty great. But only the Force 1 offered you the exclusivity, luxury and power on the specific level. But which one would you choose, given the options and the price? Anyways, to end it off, in 2015, the VLF Force 1 emerged as a bold stroke of creativity, uniting the prowess of the Dodge Viper with the design brilliance of Henrik Fisker. It's not merely a supercar, it's an ode to the audacious spirit that defines American automobile ingenuity. The Force 1 stands tall, not just as a high-performance machine, but as an embodiment of the limitless possibilities when visionaries unite to push the boundaries of what is possible on 4 wheels. But let me know what you think of this car. Is it worth the over £1 million price tag? Do you like the design? I love the design. I love the engine. I think it's a great car. I don't know if it's worth so much more than the Viper. I know it's rare, but that doesn't always equate to value. I made a video on the Falcon F7 a while ago, and that's a 1 of 7, and they've lost value over the years. In fact, one of them sold in 2019 for just $100,000. So yeah, that's a 1 of 7 supercar with 1100 horsepower, not bad design cues, and it lost a lot of value, where this one went up a ton. It's weird. I know VLF, the people behind VLF are much more known than the guy behind Falcon, but it's still weird that the Falcon lost that much value. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Do you think it's worth the money? Do you like it? And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you did like it, you'll most probably like some other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,